Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the ESR MultiClass Monday series. Again, back on Monday. This is Series 5, Round 2 at Paul Ricard Circuit. One of the famous. It's got all the wiggly lines. You know it, you love it, or at least you know it. The parking lot of dreams. And I am your host of, well, not dreams, maybe nightmares. We'll just figure that out one step at a time, shall we? Speaking of, I am your host, Cole McRae, and today I'm joined with my lovely co-host, Matt Higgs. Round of applause. Yeah.
Boo!
Well, he booed himself. That's always a good sign. How's it going, Mr. Higgs?
I'm ready to do this commentary.
That's okay. Very good. I guess if you weren't, we'd have to figure something else out, or I'd just, it would be my great opportunity to just put in some chat GPT or something in here. Yeah, I could put you in as one of those Twitch bot
Just put
voice
in one of
things.
those commentary, like random lines you've recorded of me. Just put them. We'll just randomly play them.
Oh yeah, if I just gathered some random audio clips from you and just started inserting them randomly. Oh, I should start doing that with all my friends. Just start gathering clips and make
And gaslight
soundboards of
them.
everyone. Yeah, do like one of those things where people used to do back in like the 90s and early 2000s, where they would grab all the movie quotes from different actors and actresses, and then just like prank call using Skype, like a Burger King or something,
It's
and say
Champ.
a bunch of stupid
Is
shit.
Champ there?
Champ.
That question will be answered this Sunday night.
Yeah. That's the good stuff. Oh, whoa, I think I saw Matt Higgs in there. What? That can't be right. You're sitting right here.
Yeah, I'm actually not there. That's my evil twin.
What? I am absolutely blown away.
If it was actually me driving, I'd be down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look-see here. We got our Paul Ricard race, and at the qualifying, we got Matthew Higgs in first place in GT3s, followed by John Archie, then Max Simmons in third, Oscar Tam fourth, Matt Morris in fifth, Andres Lykoudis in sixth, Guillermo Martinez seventh, Jack Polyak in eighth, Spencer Taft in ninth, and Zach Martin leading the top 10, or ending the top 10. Tyler Thompson is our only last GT3, so we'll just say his name. And in following that, we've got Neil Sutherland in first in GT4, Antonin Martel in second, Mark Sutherland third, Josh McLaughlin fourth, and Simeon Naku running into the 16th place for fifth in class. So a little bit smaller of a field, but not too bad. Still got a decent chunk of cars. A big delivery on that number 89 Beamer, driven by Oscar Tan. Pretty neato.
It's like an art car.
Yeah, or fart car, more like. Dope.
Well, it is a BMW. That makes sense.
Yeah, true. Oh, okay.
What happened there?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna revoke your keyboard privileges. I suspect that
I
happens.
thought you already did that.
I do it almost every time, but it keeps getting re-enabled. Someone has looking out for you, I think.
Somebody has, like, what likes chaos, I guess.
Yeah, might be Mika or compatriot Mika. What?
It's
Let's.
definitely Mika.
Yes.
He would never admit it, though.
Oh, certainly. As said, this is Paul Ricard. This is our double parking race. So that's 60 minutes, 2 pit stops, no pit window, fuel required, tires optional. I believe there's gonna be there's gonna be variable weather today. Let me just doing a little checky check. Yes. So chance of rain. So not huge rain, but chance. So. How fun that's going to be. In France, it rains mainly on the plains. I think I got that quote correct. It's going to be good.
Whatever floats your plane, I guess.
They definitely float. Nope, Martin's messaging me.
Why don't you tell them to test something before you start, or whatever.
It'll be good. Anyhow, we got the cars rolling off the starting line for the formation lap.
Like some cars decide not to go.
Matt, what can you say the following sentence in French? Paul Ricard is the greatest track of all time, and I love it.
Paul Ricard est le meilleur course dans le monde.
Wow, that was a lot shorter than I thought it'd be.
Well, I skipped it. I basically said Paul Ricard is the best track in the world.
Oh, that's not what I said, but it's close enough.
Same message.
Yeah. I took exactly 3 months of French in middle school, and the one thing I really picked up from it is that it takes a lot of syllables to say anything, usually.
It's basically backwards of English.
And lots of phlegm, yeah. But I already knew that. But kind of surprising, the GT4s are starting real close to the GT3s this time. I mean, it makes some sense, but in past, we've generally had them separated by upwards of 10 or 15 seconds. Oh, we can start to see the rain coming ever so slightly.
Josh was pooping himself right now.
A good pooping, though.
No, bad pooping. He's in a Maserati.
Good pooping. What you doing there, Matt?
I'm just sitting here.
Oh, it's got a little bit of clinkies going on through your mic. I was just curious what you were messing with.
I'm messing with your mom.
Oh. What? You're in town? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I figured I'd surprise you, you know?
Ah. We're doing a shitty job. So, decent spread of cars, mostly Beamers in the GT3 class, mostly Porsches in the GT4. Actually, that's not correct. Zach Martin is in a GT3 car, as we see there. So, the twin powers of Mercedes and Porsche in the GT4s, and mostly Beamers with secondary Audis in GT3.
It looks like it's 2 Porsche, 4 BMWs.
Yes, sir.
Can't believe Max Simmons chose the BMW. That's terrible of him.
Hasn't he chosen the BMW the last few series?
I think so, yeah. No, maybe he just likes it.
Makes sense. I don't understand how with that pig snout. But, you know, not everyone can have good taste.
No, it's gonna sniff me up. Just
what are your thoughts on potential strategies for this race coming up? We got some variability in the weather. It's greasy, but no longer raining already.
Well, as these guys' tires are gonna be very cold right now and wet, it's gonna be very low track grip and very low tire pressure, so this lap's gonna be very sketchy on the first lap. As for pit strategies, you can just go the whole race, kind of fuel, like just throw full fuel in, and then go as late as possible and double pit, kind of like one pit after another. But you can also maintain time by not taking tires.
That is a good point. So it kind of depends on what weather we end up seeing as we roll up to the checkered flag to begin our race. And there it goes. Green flags waving for round 2 of season 5.
It also depends on how good your car is on tire wear.
Definitely has an effect. Not too much shaking going on in the back of the pack here. No one really got a fantastic start, but no one got a terrible start either. It's kind of all average. Got some battles going on. Looks like Jack Polyak is under fire from Spencer Taft, mayhaps. John Archie not able to get that Lamborghini to rotate quite as well as I bet he wanted to. Looks like he's struggling from a little bit of understeer. Not something I expected to see.
I did hit that cone on the first lap.
Oh.
The cone on the apex.
Am I hitting them cones? Oh, we got a car spun out. I believe that is Oscar Tan. No, it's not. The leaderboard's all messed up. We'll figure out eventually.
Might have been, I think it's Spencer Taft.
Could be. We'll have to see for sure. Matt, do you know what the name of this layout is?
The endurance layout, maybe?
Andres Lakutis getting hammered by Oscar Tan. That was not good. That was an aggressive move by Tan. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe he just lost track. It also may have been a little bit of internet kind of, sketchiness going on. Not so good. At least that one appeared to stay off the walls, so I imagine there wasn't a ton of damage. Like
First place car is going to be very vulnerable on the streets because the Porsche is not very quick in a straight line.
Yeah, we even saw Andres Kudis get a little bit of run got on them from during the straight, which is kind of surprising considering that one of the cars was the BMW of Oscar Tan, which should be almost identical, but even the Audi, which is not traditionally very strong in a straight, was catching him. So I wonder if he might have to be running a higher downforce configuration.
I was following the Audi at one point, and even in the draft, the Audi was maintaining a gap.
Well, that's just because the Porsche is one of the slower cars in a straight line on the grid, right?
Without the draft, I was hitting about 275, 276, whereas most cars hitting about 280 without the draft.
Well, that's fair. Okay. Ooh, Max Simmons got a move made on him by John Archie.
No,
No,
John
the
Archie was
other way,
ahead.
the other way. Yeah, he's trying to make a move on Archie. Remember, he was in some business last lap, so it looks like status quo being maintained so far.
It's a cool angle.
Yeah.
You know the sound that dogs make when they sniff a microphone?
No. I imagine
Well,
it's
it's like
I imagine
very
it's just.
vigorous, quick sniffing.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine when there's a BMW on your butt.
Oh yeah. Are you sure? I imagine like great big like snorty sniffs. Kind of
No,
stuff.
just sounds just like a dog just.
All right, fair enough. Ooh, Oscar Tan somehow
Wide, he's
got it.
going wide, he's going wide.
I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely sure Oscar Tan ended up in fourth, but he's making the best of that hairy situation he had earlier. I guess he didn't get affected too much by hitting Andres
I
Kudis.
thought that would be a penalty. I don't recall him. I know we don't have live stewards, but
Yeah.
in the penalty report, I believe that should be a penalty because he didn't really have any overlap. Just very
Yeah.
minor overlap,
So it looks like he's just kind of playing it off as he kind of sees it, which is fair enough, but could result in some action.
He pulled a Lewis Hamilton. He turned in on me, man.
Oh yeah. So we got Neil Sutherland battling with Antonin Martel. Also Tyler Thompson versus Zach Martin.
Zach's tires were very ballooned, he said, because he anticipated it raining.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So those aren't going to last very long. Although he's slowly catching up on Tyler here. The yellow.
And also Zach had this wiper on. We kept telling him, "Why you have your wiper on?"
It's for aerodynamic stability.
Yo, what is the address?
Yeah, Zach Martin we got here. We also got Spencer Taft in the background, who's not far at all from this group, so that we could see a nice little three-way going on at some point here. More importantly, the question is, why do they have their headlights on? That's sucking crucial power. Like John Archie is clawing right up on Matt Higgs. That'd be cool to see. We got a car off in the next straight, or the next corner after the straight. Zach Martin makes a move on Tyler Thompson. That should be a yellow flag. Not 100% certain why that wasn't a yellow flag, but whatever. The car is still stopped, and there is still no yellow flag. There we go. Only about 70 years after the incident happened, we get a yellow flag. Steward's getting really, really dicey on the calls there. That was, Martin passed under a green flag, technically. Well, a white flag, but you can do that. So, alright, well. Matt Morrison, our first taker on the pits, real early, only 6 minutes in. But that's, you get to take him whenever you want. Got 2 pit stops to take, and you can see by the little orange bars next to the driver numbers, you'll see a number inside the orange bar. That's how many pit stops they have left to do each. Jean Archer, our second taker, he might have been the one. I think he was the one to get all spun around in that.
There was a bit of a high-speed accident.
Matt Higgs is also around. It looks he's in 6th place now. Not entirely sure what happened there.
There's a bit of a high-speed accident.
Oh, is that? Or were you the one that was spun around in the? No, because Archie. Oh, was it? Oh, it must be both you and Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went down the inside of me, and
Hot.
I guess he missed his braking point. So when I turned in, we made contact, and we both went off to the left.
I predict a rerun of that incident and the earlier Oscar Tan incident with Tan and Simmons here. Oh, it looks like not. Tan appearing to struggle with some understeer. Simmons having no such problems. Now looking on Guillermo Martinez driving the Audi Evo, and
Evo.
getting passed by Jack Polyak, who's currently holding the fastest lap. Evo, oh Evo. Pouring out for the Audi R8, which got axed this year.
The card court?
Yeah, I'm pouring one out as we speak. You can't hear me, but I'm pouring one out.
Okay, I just assumed that you are. I won't say that you were gone too soon because honestly you weren't, but it's still sad that you left. I will say the extremely angular look has grown on me.
I like the angular look.
Definitely still not as good as the first gen, but way better than the second gen.
Oh no, the first gen sucks.
That's where you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
First gen was the pinnacle of automotive design. Although most cars did peak in design wise, at least in the early 2010s, so that's not exactly surprising.
The M4 peaked in 2014.
It did. That's because it started existing in 2014.
Yeah, I think it got worse.
It's always downhill from there. The M3 peaked in 2012.
Ooh, M3 GT3.
The V8. Oh, the GT2 too.
GT2.
At S65. There's a guy running around in Scandinavia doing the Hill Climb Championship right now in one of those. He's got boosted to 700 horsepower. Oh, she's a screamer.
Sequential?
Oh yeah. 5-speed, I think.
Nice. No, it should be 6-speed.
Well, it's not using the factory transmission.
Even then, the dual clutch would be 7.
No, but it's not. No, it's not using the street car. It's using a GT2 as its prototype.
Oh.
But he's got it boosted to 700 horsepower, and he's got a Quaife gearbox. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-speed. I'll have to look it up because it's a badass car. It's really neat because it's running no livery. It looks really weird without a livery.
To make the correction on the incident with Archie and I, it looked from my POV that he missed his braking point, and then when I turned in, we made contact. But I don't know how the Lamborghini behaves.
But
it just seemed like from my POV because he didn't. Where I brake and turn in, he just kept going, like straight for like half a second. So, and I was running out of track.
Makes sense.
Is what it is.
It is what it is indeed. Tyler Thompson making a move on back marker. John Archie.
Our races are over.
Bummer.
I think Archie had like a minute and a half of damage or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, he couldn't drive back to the pits either. That's why he hasn't taken one.
Oh, really? Oh, yuck. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He ended up worse off of the incident, but I scorched my tires and I lost about 4 kilometers an hour on the straights. So it's pretty much impossible to pass anyone at this point. That's a track limit warning. Yeah, what's interesting about that corner is you can run wide, be inside the cones, and you'll still get a track limit warning.
Really? Wow.
Paul Ricard, ladies and gentlemen.
So I was actually wrong about that. It is using a 6-speed sequential. And it's only got 600 horsepower, not 700. What was I thinking of the other
That's
time?
less impressive.
It is, but it still sounds absolutely orgasmic here. You get a clippy clip.
Yay. Please no nuts.
No promises. There's your clip. Yannick Poinsignon. Anyway, let's look at this race. Grima Martinez versus
Wait, there's a race going on?
versus Jack Polyak. I know. Actually, it's all pretty close for the top 5 on the GT3 category. We haven't seen much from the GT2s. Neil Sutherland and Mark and his fellow Sutherland are engaged and have been, by my estimate, for the entire race. What's up?
Battle of Sutherlands.
Yep, but the battle of the Sutherlands.
Did you go Irish there for a second?
I did. It's totally intentional. Battle of the Sutherlands. You can see the differences in handling characteristics between these two cars, though. The Audi is really keen to turn, and there we go. There's some battle. GT4. Looks like Neil Sutherland got by Antonin Martel. Neil in the pink Porsche, Martel in the Mercedes, and other Sutherland in Porsche, but blue. That poor Ballard sitting in the middle of the road. Pour one out. Got the Maserati, its first appearance on the screen here of Josh McLaughlin in the background. And looks like Mark without his fellow Sutherland, Neil. Oh, Martel's getting around Neil. I was gonna say, without being next to his fellow Sutherland, Neil, Mark Sutherland is struggling to stick with this little pack here. Oop, it's getting dicey. Hey, look. Mark is losing out, and his headlights are off. Josh McLaughlin getting served with a drive-through. I wonder how he did that. We're watching here. It would have been a pretty nasty cut. He also appears to be driving real slow-like. Could that mayhaps be a skill issue?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm trying to figure out my mute button, but every button I bind to mute just doesn't mute.
Probably should figure that out.
It's like you're hearing voices in the background, and I can tell the mic is picking it up. I keep having to mute myself.
There we go. Josh McLaughlin serving his drive-through immediately.
That is indeed a skill issue. An issue of skill, as the French would say.
Oh. An issue de skill.
A skill issue de skill, however you want to say it.
Issue? Oh, no, he's going for his first pit stop. Interesting choice.
It's not good.
I mean, it's his choice.
I don't know why he wouldn't take his drive-through and then pit stop. Because regardless, you're going to lose in the same amount of time.
Fair enough.
Matt Higgs with the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, yeah, but he's had fastest lap for the
laps.
last 8 minutes or so I'm not hugely shocked. Oh, we we've got Big Daddy Porsche coming to beat up the Mercedes here.
He wants their lunch money.
Yeah, after getting past, Neil's like, Dad, he hurt me. Or his big brother, I guess. Like, that Mercedes was mean to me. And here comes Zach Martin going, what'd you say to my kid? I'm a little
He's
pro.
gonna use that front engine Mercedes as a brake.
Yeah. If I ever catch you talking to me or my son like that ever again,
Why you sound like JFK?
because I wanted to.
That's okay. All right, dude. Do you?
I don't want to see you talking. Oh, that's Neil going for a looky-loo. Cut back time?
Nope.
I was playing Forts earlier today while I was waiting for you, and I had such a great, like, clean race with this one dude. We were doing, like, the seasonal stuff.
Wait. Hang on a second. A clean race in Forza?
I know, it was wonderful. And I had a maneuver exactly like that with Neil Sutherland doing it right now, except for it actually
Whoa.
worked. Although
That's a race ban.
they're still side by side. We got a really in battle, but Neil holds on.
That Mercedes will get him on straight gear until you stay close enough.
You know what they should do? They should throw a 10-speed in there. You have all your problems solved.
Stop! You're not getting a Ford.
I am. It's gonna happen one day. Jack Polyak making his way through traffic. That particular one is Simeon Naku.
As the only BMW, not BMW. Why did I say BMW? Aston.
Not sure at all.
As the only Aston, it's very easy to tell who's who.
Yeah, you know, I might also say that it's really easy to tell because that one's bright highlighter yellow.
Bright highlighter green, actually.
Well, tomato, tomato. Got a little battle emerging here. Jack Polyak versus Guillermo Martinez versus Andres Lakutis. Oscar Tan remains within spitting distance of Max Simmons, as does Antonio Martel to Neil Sutherland. Here's a little battles to have perhaps to be mindful of as we make our way into the second 20-minute chunk of the race.
I guess so.
Fastest racing time.
I can do.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
You done your car time?
Nope. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, that's how it goes, I guess. So, Guillermo Martinez and Matt Higgs are the next two to take pit stops in this race as the leaders start to catch up to the GT4 cars yet again. John Archie setting the best lap of the race so far. It is getting warmer, or at least drier. Ooh, a near miss, or near miss from Max Simmons there as he tries to pass Neil or Mark Sutherland. So, interesting point. Looks like Matt Morrison is having a little bit rough time here. He started out in 5th and is now in 6th, but has used his first pit stop, so he might have actually been in a little bit better of a position. He's got 22 seconds at least to Andres Lakutis, which is 2 cars ahead. Looks like probably more like 40, to be honest. Yeah. Oscar Tan still hot on the tail of Max Simmons. This is emerging to be a pretty nice race. In the background, Mark Sutherland is right up on Antonin Martel, I believe. Is that what I'm seeing? It could be mixed traffic. No, it's not. It was mixed traffic. Andreas Lakuta is next for a pit stop. The fourth place driver is making his way in there. The battles we had kind of dissolved a little bit. It looks like the one between Sutherland and Martel is kind of still there, but not really. Oscar Tan has fallen off even in the last period we've been watching from Max Simmons. He might be keen to take a pit stop soon, is my prediction. And yeah, that's about it. There's not really any other real battles going on here. Although, and as I say that, Antonio Martel has clawed kind of back up to Neil Sutherland. Oscar Tan going off the track a little bit. Looks like the weather's going to stay pretty consistent for the next 10 minutes at least. Not much to speak of there. Temperatures are relatively consistent as we move into the night. I'm trying to figure what the was that like. Is that Van Gogh's Starry Night or something? What is? That's a really interesting paint job. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Shout out to Tan. With that thing on the front, Tan makes me think of Waits Tanak of World Rally Championship fame. So I see that, I'm like, huh? Forget Oscar Tan is in this series. Not Estonian. A little battle between Guillermo Martinez and Andres Lakutis has been brewing, it seems. And they have gotten to a point where open conflict may be unavoidable. The Audi should be a little better suited for this track, except for the back straight. We will have to see how long that lasts. As the sun sets over France, we can see the lovely air pollution give off a nice orange glow as these cars go through. Very pretty indeed. We'll have to keep an eye on this battle between Lakutis and Martinez. The only one we got going on so far.
I'm back.
And we're not really seeing the BMW's speed kick in quite as much as I'd hoped.
Also, the idea was fast.
Also, I bet as like Kudos had hoped. Yeah, you did. Oh, he goes off. I recall you
That's
saying
definitely track limits.
Yep, I recall you saying that was not going to be a problem here. Oscar Tan and Jack Polyak both, as I predicted, electing to go for the pit stop. Makes sense given their respective situations. Ditto for Mark Sutherland. And Spencer Dev as well. We're about at the halfway point, more or less. Most of our cars have still not taken pit stop number 1, so we're starting to see a divergence in strategies even now, especially with the likes of Martin and Higgs, who took pit stops a while ago. Mark Sutherland taking his last, as is Oscar Tan. I didn't realize that at the time. Oh, I just noticed Josh McLaughlin has not eliminated any of his pit stops, even though he took one. So
he must have not done something that requires.
Yeah, he must have not taken tires.
No, you don't need to take tires.
Sorry, fuel. I mean. Must have not taken fuel, which kind of makes you wonder. Must have been a lapse in you know, judgment at that time. Matt Higgs getting real close to Tyler Thompson now, and it's done. So we got to see that. So it was, you know, Guillaume Martinez chilling out more or less by his lonesome.
On the straight, you know, as
Yep.
you
Super
as you
entertaining.
do.
Wait, interesting. John Archie also did not. Oh, he had to toes. He had to get his car towed back. That's right.
No, actually with the fast lap of the race too. I noticed.
Hmm?
Look, there's me.
Well, yeah. Look, right after you made that move. Ooh,
That's track fun as
that's a
well.
chunky cut from Tyler Thompson.
I ran wide at turn 2, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely track limits. It's like, track limits, no time gained. I was like, damn, okay, I'm up.
Yeah. You know, it's
Other times,
you know, it's a thing when you're like, oh, I thought that was a cut, but sure.
all right, sure game,
I
let's
mean,
go.
I won't complain.
I'm not gonna say that should be track limits.
Are they still making the AMG GT and R in that current guise?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I heard that they're canceling it, but that could have been a while ago.
I mean, it's like the GT3 versus GT3 RS. See a lot of GT3 RS there,
Fair.
like AMG Black Series.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go on just an absolutely tiny mini rant here. We really need to stop
Feel
saying
free to mute.
no. We really need to stop saying pro for everything. Yeah, Apple iPhone Pro, whatever. It's getting ridiculous. I just saw an article. I was looking for this AMG thing that they say there's an AMG GT Pro now. Like, pro what? What are you, a professional freaking Instagram like car guy? Like, what's pro about this car?
It's obviously a professional, like, hazard on the road.
Yeah, I guess. Can you get paid for that? If I knew I could get paid for that, I would have done that a long ass time ago. Oh, they've completely redone their lineup. Okay. Well, yeah, I thought there was a GTS and the GTR and the GT like Black Edition series thing, but no, it's just GT and GTC and then GT Pro. I still don't understand what the Pro means. Oh no, there's a Black series. It's just over twice the cost of the Pro, which is something and a half.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Anyway, that was a nice little dive into Mercedes
Also, if you're
brand
still
terminology.
here, say hi.
Yeah, and explain to us in the comments why you think it's stupid to call everything Pro, especially Mercedes's. Actually, addendum, like, okay, so Ford has their Transit Pro, right? In Europe, I hear, I've heard about it, and it's like that's their work version. And that makes sense, you know. They got ladders and shit, and you know, like panel sided stuff with no windows and that kind of stuff. That I get that. That's Pro. That makes some sense. But like, yeah, Mercedes AMG GT Pro, iPhone Pro, we got our OnePlus Pro. You know, it's like what? Yeah. So in the chat, explain to us how you exactly agree with me on that and why we should be friends. Just kidding. I don't really care. I just don't understand it. Wait, that Audi has the freaking middle lights. Is that like an F-150 Raptor? Is this an off-road car?
Ew, no. All the enduro cars have it like that. All the Audi endurance cars have the, like, lights there.
I thought the enduro cars had the lights on the side.
Both.
Oh, okay.
But interestingly, I've noticed the ACC, even though the Evo 1 version, like, there was some kind of redo with the lights at some point,
Mm.
like the endurance lights, because they went from the the thick ones to the skinny ones.
Oh yeah, I like them thick.
Yeah, I said I like the skinny ones, but when the ACC came out with the Evo 1 in the game, they didn't touch them at all, so it was still the thick ones, and you're like, oh, that's not how they are IRL, but for some reason when they put this one in the game, like, oh, let's put the skinny ones now.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I never would have guessed.
I don't understand.
Antonio Martel next for his first pit stop, as we are well into our second half of this race.
Also, a new fast lap.
Yeah, you're really keen on pointing that out, huh? Good job, Matt Higgs. Number 69, nice. I'm surprised.
Clap, distant claps in the distance.
I'm surprised I heard the clapping and not like the sound of gurgling as Matt sucked himself off.
Whoa! I mute myself for that. I mean, I have some decency.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. One thing I'm interested in, though, other than that image, is Andres Lacutis versus Guillermo Martinez. It looks like he's catching not super rapidly, but at least somewhat consistent. You know, I cannot wait.
Talking in the background. Gotta mute.
Okay. You know, I'm real curious how ridiculous these wing posts are gonna get before, like, race car manufacturers decide to give up. So at first they just extended from the bottom, and I was like, hey, that's good. And then they came around and you know, looped in front and grabbed from the top, and that makes, I guess, a little bit of sense. I mean, the amount of aerodynamic disturbance you're causing with that you're lessening with that is pretty negligible, but not like super negligible. And now this Audi has got it coming around, going under, coming over from the back and gripping from the top. Like, all right, now you're getting real ridiculous here. Again, you're lessening the disturbance of the, you know, the posts on the wing and its geometry. However, by how much? Versus how much longer those posts need to be. They probably added a couple extra pounds, honestly, and all that. I mean, you can see the posts in the BMW are just solid, whereas the ones in the Audi are like totally weight trimmed. Try and shave as much weight as possible. I wonder at what point they get weak.
They don't get weak. They're made by Audi.
Remind me again, how strong is that Audi that you had a while ago? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got disconnected from Parsec.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I'm not in Parsec.
That's a rip.
Let me in.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
in.
I didn't see it. It just said your name. It didn't say you were. No. All right. We gotta stop letting you press buttons. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to. I gotta start writing these down. No. 24 and remaining in race. 130 remaining in warm up. I think it was. Okay. Josh McLaughlin goes for his first actual pit stop. I wonder if he's realized his mistake. Morrison going for his final.
Interestingly, Morrison had kind of cut it up in every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Did you see the new Lamborghini models they're announcing to send off their V12?
I saw something about that. I don't know that. I forget the names though.
They're something crazy, stupid Italian, but
The Lamborghini Aventador, like send-off model.
yeah,
That's what they're
I'm sure,
calling
I'm
it.
sure that's what they call it. Yeah. You got it, man. That's some exotic sounding shit.
I try.
No, one was I feel like one was the I'm gonna get this. Like there's one that was like Centro or something. I don't remember. I remember them being pretty ugly though.
I'm not excited about them.
Oh, I just looked it up. No, Centro is the name of Lamborghini's in-house custom.
I feel like that's a Disney villain or like a villain from The Incredibles.
Like what you mean, like Sinestro from Green Lantern?
Something like I don't know. I don't remember Green Lantern.
Oh, well, there's a villain named Sinestro, which is like, you added an O to sinister and created a villain. Great job. But
Or
okay,
like G.I. Joe.
so one's called the Invincible, the Invencible, and the other one's called Authentica, which is, come on, I get it, you know, people add foreign words, you know, non-English words to make a car sound exotic, but when they're so close to English, it's like, come on, you guys, you got this.
What about the Ferrari? The Ferrari.
Okay, so that's a misconception because the Ferrari, you're not supposed to say Ferrari La Ferrari, you're supposed to say La Ferrari, which is dumb. But if you say it the way that they tell you to say it, then you'll just be saying the Ferrari, like it's the fastest one ever made, which is kind of a little bit self-fellatioing.
Cool. It's the Ferrari. It's not a Ferrari. It is the Ferrari. It's
Yeah.
the only one. There's
Yeah.
only one Ferrari.
Yeah, basically, it was just, yeah, a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of self-flatulating. Nope, that's not the word. But
Self gawking at.
gawking, no, it's self-flating, but I said flatulating because flating is you know,
Playing.
and flatulating is farting.
And filleting is just cutting up stuff into fillets.
It could be a fillet, yeah. Yeah, the Invincible, the Invencible is not horrible looking, but the Authentica is absolutely hideous. They gave it eyebrows. Like, what are you, a late 2010s Buick? Come on.
Oh, I hate those eyelashes.
Yeah.
Please no eyelashes anymore.
We'll be sad to see the Aventador go. I've never been a
what?
hugest fan
Just
of it
cut out.
anyway. I just saw it as a more angular Murcielago, which I don't like. But I do gotta acknowledge the V12 is a whole thing. Anyway, Matt Morrison, the first to finish off his pit stops as we enter their last 20 minutes of this here race. Andres Lacuda is still on the tail of Guillermo Martinez. And that's about it. Oh, Matt Higgs versus Oscar Tan could be a thing. We'll see.
You know, seeing Mark Sutherland, I mean, it's great he's related to the boss and all, but...
Think there might be a little bit of nepotism going on here.
Oh, look, we didn't see a pass again.
Oh, yeah. Matt Higgs passed Oscar Tan, didn't he?
ACC director, can someone, like, live direct, Martin? Can you do
ACC
that?
director, are you okay? Like, are you feeling alright?
Do you need to talk to someone?
Is there anything you want to tell anyone?
Is it your time of month?
Every time is the director's time of the month.
It's always the time of the month for the director.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay if there's not, but I'm just getting some vibes.
Oh great, it's Lycurgus on Martinez. Are we gonna see an actual pass this time, or is the director gonna switch right before the actual pass is made?
Yes. The Martinez is continually getting hounded by Lycurgus. It feels like the Audi might have cooked his tires a little bit.
Might have spun out the extra pits.
Oh,
so
he was going to the
gonna
pits.
see. Oh, we did see an overtake though.
Technically, yes. It was just the least impressive one I think there could have been.
We need to see more murder. Oh look.
All right, so we got what we wished for. You're free to change cameras now, director. And I think the only thing more boring than a car going alone on a straight is a car sitting alone in the pits.
Oh, just took fuel, no tires.
Just fuel, yeah. That was a quick pit stop.
Don't quote me, but I believe Max Simmons does not take tires.
He hasn't taken anything yet. He hasn't even gone to his pits yet.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, well, he does
His
need
pit
to.
crew are currently eating fondue.
They're filling the tires with fondue.
Yeah, no, they're putting duct tape over one side of the tire, the rim side, and then they're putting fondue on the other side of the tire, and then just dipping fruits that they're buying at the local market, which they're also shopping at right now because they don't need to be in the pit stall.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
And there's debris on my screen.
And with that, all of our battles have gone again. Closest one is here, Zach Martin versus Guillermo Martinez, which is not for position, and is still almost 2 seconds apart. So, there's oops.
Oh look, Matt Higgs' Porsche snapped on him, and he lost position, which we also didn't see.
Oh no, we didn't see that. You're right. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Oh, must mute.
Okay. Jack Polyak making his way through some back markers that appears to be the Mercedes of Antonin Martel. Not that it really matters. And let's see, a quick watch for who's going where. Looks like no one is going anywhere. That was today's episode of Who's Going Where. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also,
welcome to this episode of Who's Going Where the laps don't matter and other things.
Excellent. Welcome to another episode of Who's Going where Matt's brain is made up and
The laps don't matter.
the pits don't matter. Oh, okay. The penalties don't matter.
The penalties don't matter.
But yeah, at least the pits don't matter to Max Simmons, who or John Archie for that matter. I wonder if John Archie's just getting seat time, honestly.
Practice or points?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it is worth some points. Like it's not an inconsiderable amount with only 11 people. It'd still be good for I think it would still be good for like 5 points or something.
It's better than nothing, right?
I mean, yes. Oh no, I just looked up. No, it's way better than that. It's worth 12 points just to finish in 11th. So he's set for that. That's not a nothing burger. I wonder what the we should take a look at the teams. Actually, that'd be a good idea. No, there are no teams. That's right. I forgot. This is individual solamente. That means only in Spanish. Spencer Taft into the pits for the final time. Good for him. Or her.
Or it.
Or, yeah, or it. Damn it, Matt, don't you say that. I just got used to saying them. My brain can't handle all the reconfigurations.
Ew. Ew.
Nico, no. Oh, Matthew Higgs with a big ol' off there. That looked like some hellacious oversteer going on. I wonder if we might be due for some new tires. Wink, wink, nudge.
It's actually the damper setup.
Interesting. Well, that
It's
seems...
pretty much riding on the bump stops, so any bump, just especially at that corner, at that speed, just the car just bottoms out.
Well, then he has no one to blame but himself.
Actually, not really. It's not lights out.
Well, then you never have anyone to blame but yourself.
I think that he's gonna pit one last time shortly.
Well, he's gonna have to, if that's the only option, unless he wants a pit, unless he wants a penalty.
Oh, I know.
Brad, Cole, as we discussed, penalties don't matter.
That's right, except you're right.
Except they do.
Also that.
Spin, 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 spin.
We all know Matt is on the side of chaos here. He sees the entropy and he wants it.
I want the chaos.
Control.
Chaos is the content. Oh,
It is
oh,
indeed.
crossing line at pit exit.
Uh-oh.
That should be a penalty, Mark. Where's the penalty? Oh, blocking Zach Martin. That is malicious. Penalty. Race ban.
All right. I think maybe for just like we should give Matt the helm for like 10 seconds and just see how much chaos he could cause in that time. Just let him pull all the levers for 10 seconds.
Drive through for Max Simmons.
Yep.
Drive through for everyone. Last lap. Where's we gonna end up? Who knows?
That's not the important part.
Just get one of those websites where you can put random people's names in and then spin it to get a random answer.
You mean
and
like
just
the one
give that penalty to people.
You mean like the one that the ESR uses for its giveaways? Our
Yeah,
giveaways?
that's perfect.
Oh,
Oh look, it's a Lamborghini.
it is a Glamborghini. Darn
And
Archie.
and a Macalaca. Oh look,
That might be Matt Higgs taking his last pit stop.
that's a good guess.
Today I
Why are you
learned
watching
1 out of
Morrison?
every 21 people in New York is a millionaire.
Cole, why are we watching Audi just lap?
They clearly want me to talk about how that wing is dumb some more. So,
I don't get how that's functional. Just extra weight.
well, that's the thing is that the battle in the different wing post configurations is how to influence the air going over the wing as little as possible. And theoretically, this or the side pods or the side posts that like some LMPs used to use were the ultimate. Actually the side pods on the LMPs would be ultimate, but this is like
You mean V8
second.
Supercars?
Yes, that too. So theoretically, that's the ultimate. And this one is close. However, this one probably wouldn't be that much better than just coming over from the front because you're still disturbing the airflow just at the rear, which
That
won't have
doesn't matter. The car, it's going anyway.
well, yeah. And also, you've increased your moment arm substantially over just having them go be straight posts, or even having them coming in over from the front. So it's going to be less sturdy, and because it's heavier and they've cut those giant lightning holes out of it to try and minimize the heaviness, is going to be even weaker. So, I mean, clearly they've done something to mitigate that. I don't know if that's, you know, made
It's
apparent
not
in
actually
game at all.
true.
But, yeah, it's dumb. It does look kind of neat, though. Looks wacky.
It does look wacky.
I am curious, why don't they just go over from the side like like V8 Supercard or something? I think that looks awesome also.
Oh, look, an Audi coming diving down the inside. Who's he gonna take out?
I don't know. Looks like no one because they're GT4s.
That's unfortunate. To take out all the GT4s.
Looks like it's gotten a little wet, a little moist.
No, it's just dark.
But why is this spoiler all shiny?
It's just cloudy.
It's like shiny and globby, globularly.
There's no rain clouds. I can confirm it did not rain.
Well, I don't know. Why is this spoiler all freaking moist?
It happens.
Huh. Man, I'm so hungry.
Meow, meow,
Meow,
meow.
Noi.
Oh, meow. The what's it? The video of the motorbikes flying by in the Isle of Man.
Oh yeah.
Noi, noi, noi.
I was thinking of the Formula 1 one, but that one works too.
Oh yeah,
Equally as good.
the guy talking to the microphone.
Yep. No, 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 no. Nem, 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 no, nem, nem.
I didn't know there were motocross bikes.
Yep. Two-stroke.
Oh, perfect. Don't you laugh at me.
I'll do whatever I want.
No, you shall not. It's not allowed.
And Neil Sutherland and Josh McLaughlin in for their pit stops. Oscar 10 as well. Max Simmons did both his pit stops when I wasn't looking. And he saw in front. By a pretty healthy margin.
My guess is he didn't take tires.
Yeah, probably not.
Gonna fight off Matt Morrison though.
Why does it sound so crunchy in that car?
Bad audio mic quality.
Oh yeah, as opposed to those bad video mics.
Oh, missed the turning point.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. You can see
man.
Max Simmons get a little bit of a run there.
Missed the turning point, and then my guess is Morrison has fresher tires, so that's why he could afford to catch up so quicker once he lost all that time on that last corner.
Good point.
Now he's right back on him.
Yep. Because the Audi's the best, probably. I don't know, I haven't driven that one. I just remember the Audi being the most fun to drive by a healthy margin.
Is that why you drove it that one series?
Oh yeah, at two series, I think. And then several times in GT4s.
No, you never drove. You drove the Janetta mostly in GT4s, didn't you?
And more recently, yeah, but when it first came out, I drove it when the Audi a
No,
couple
we
times.
used the McLaren.
Oh yeah, that's right, it was McLaren. Never mind.
You somehow spun like 18 times at Bathurst.
Yes, that's also correct.
And it was the commentary, and we're like, how did you spin there?
Yep. I remember. I also, well, I know how, but less fun.
Hey, cool. Force feedback reinvented.
I've reinvented force feedback, my dude. I downloaded the homebrew like alternate force feedback thing, and it did nothing.
Oh, is that like a mod or like an update or something like that?
It
you
was a
can
mod,
download?
yeah.
Oh, tell the audience you should get off the counter.
You should get off the counter. What next?
Yeah. To get off the counter onto a plane.
Oh shit.
What?
I just clicked on a video that was very louder than I thought.
I thought you just sneezed and hit your microphone.
Nope.
Are we gonna? Oh, Higgs is 2 seconds behind Zach Martin. Are we gonna see an
Oh
overtake?
yeah, we're coming up to the last lap. That's gonna have to wait one hell of a last lap for Matt Higgs. Well, how long's the lap here? Doesn't exactly say right now. Yes, oh, so we're gonna have one more lap unless there's a big
more
old
laps.
schmuckaroony. Sorry, one additional lap after that, after this
Well,
lap.
look at that braking performance by that Audi.
So
And the
yeah,
red hot exhaust came from the BMW.
indeedly
Interestingly,
weedly.
they only have one set of exhaust coming out the right-hand side, just behind the front wheels.
Yeah, that's weird. Wonder why.
If Matt Morrison can get a run coming off the last corner, he should be able to get by the
I
the
think,
straight.
I think it would be safe
Nope.
is to okay.
No, I meant to say by his, like, just last corner there, he's messed up his run to the straight.
Sir, possible. He's gaining a little bit, not nearly enough. So, okay, so with the draft, that Audi is formidable for sure.
Oh wait, oh netcode, oh netcode, oh god, I hate that.
Yeah, there's some serious netcode going on right there.
I hate when you're following a car and you're in the draft and then it starts doing that. Like the car starts jumping back and forth, like further ahead than backing up close to you, because you can't really judge when to pull out then.
It's real scary. Yeah, you gotta be able to judge when to pull out. Really important.
Oh, Zach Martin takes his second pit stop. And of course we didn't see a pass.
Of course not. That'd be way too fun. There it goes. Although there's a battle at least going on here. Tyler Thompson versus Zach Martin. Thompson got by Martin when he pitted. Martin pitted at least. And now it's a huge battle between Martin, Taft, and Thompson. So I think this is a worthy thing to watch. It is definitely real close though between Morrison and Simmons.
And don't you watch, Zach Martin's gonna get passed on straight by the McLaren.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
That was a pretty terrible run on the back straight by Tyler Thompson. Even the Porsche, Martin is maybe going to be able to take advantage. No.
The McLaren must have got a terrible run.
Net code.
That's just the power core.
The
It feeds in and out like that in the sixth gear.
oh, okay. Between 2,000 and 50 horsepower.
It's like fan boost for Formula E.
Oh gosh. Oh wow. They all botched that turn real good. Spencer Taft is right up on, had to get a little bit squirrely under brakes. Oh, there's a GT4. The drama is escalating. Tyler Thompson is unsure what line to take and hugs the inside. But they've got Mark Sutherland ahead, kind of throwing a wrench. Taft looks to have recovered his position a little bit, but so did Martin. Thompson is through on the second last corner. We've got a yellow flag out. There's a car stalled on the finish line.
What has happened to Lance Stroll?
Oh, Martin got a much better run. It's gonna come neck and it's down to the finish line, neck and neck. They're side by side. Oh, can the Porsche get in?
Can you break him in turn one? Is the question?
No, it doesn't look like it. And then our final lap, I'm almost certain.
Oh, what a pass!
Thompson gets it back.
Well, is that the only pass on track we've seen this race?
Yeah, I think it is. Wow, the director got it correctly once. It's a miracle.
The director finally woke up from their nap.
Looking at it, the minimum split was
Woo!
0.03 at the finish line. It's getting real sketchy. Max Simmons has finished the race ahead of Matt Morrison. Finishing out this, Matt Higgs, sorry, as well.
What has happened to Lance Stroll? Will we know? I don't know.
Tyler Thompson is struggling in the straight for some reason. Zach Martin on the inside. Spencer Taft is struggling in these straights real hard for some reason.
Tyler Thompson must be running more wing than his Mercedes.
Tyler Thompson's wang is huge. Martin gets the inside real easy. Now it's gonna be between Thompson and Taft, although it looks like Martin is struggling on this back section. Thompson's all the way back up. Taft goes off on the outside. Oh, outbreaks himself into the...
Misses.
Yeah, that was almost a really bad wreck. Tyler Thompson running out of time to get that spot back. Zach Martin just trying to hold on. He's got it made for him. We're watching Taft for some reason, and that's probably gonna be it. I don't think Tyler can. We don't get to see the finish. Well, it is Zach Martin at the very least. Gets it. So we got now watching Antonio Martel versus Josh McLaughlin. This is not for position. Neil Sutherland passes the line.
Cole, I'm back.
Oh, Neil Sutherland with a spin, but he's already finished.
My
What's up,
internet
Matt?
crashed.
That's not so good. It recovered real quick.
It crashed and then it came back. You know what happened? And then I
What?
rejoined TeamSpeak, and then there was 2 Matts in here,
Oh, nice.
and then 1 timed out.
Nice.
So you may have 2 audio files.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is the recording from hell, isn't it? Oh, well, with that, our wrap on this round 2 final results as they stand Max Simmons in first place with a commanding lead of 0.04 seconds. Matt Morrison in second. Good job to him. Jack Polyak, our first silver, in third. Andres Lakudis in fourth. Our first bronze, way up there. And maybe our only bronze, actually, now I think about it. Very good on him. Guillermo Martinez in fifth, Oscar Tan sixth, Tyler Thompson seventh, Spencer Taft eighth, Zach Martin ninth, and Matt Higgs finishing 10th with John Archie in 11th, just for those points. Neil Sutherland in first in the GT4 category, followed by Antonio Martel in second, Mark Sutherland in third, Simeon Niku fourth, and Josh McLaughlin in fifth. So, great race, some excellent driving, especially at the end there. Got a little hairy for several people, but it ended up being actually pretty clean, all things considered, so can't complain there. If you liked what you heard, visit us, esr-race.org. We have all sorts of racing going on there. We have a Discord with a link at that site. You can come and join us and talk to us and look at our lovely car content. Matt Higgs, do you have any final words for the audience, sir?
Can we burn this race? It never happened.
I don't see why not. Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
Seeing as it's our last video of all time, because the studio is burning down.
Ah!
That's Matt Higgs. I'm Cole McCrae. We're signing off. Bye.
Ah!
Forever.